by the ministry this year at the film festival. Then after that, Mr. Senthil Rajan, the director of festival, will speak about the festival in general. Thereafter, the vice chairman of ESG, Shri Damodar Naik, will be requested to speak about the measures taken by ESG, and this will be followed by the launch of an app which has been developed by the INB Ministry's social media wing. And then thereafter, CEO ESG will give his inputs about the arrangements for the festival. And then finally, Ms. Neena Lat Gupta, the Managing Director, NFDC, will speak about the Film Bazaar from the NFDC side.
Good morning. Welcome to the IFFI 2015. This year, PIB has taken a number of new initiatives to reach more people. Even this press conference is being live streamed. It will be on PIB YouTube. Every press conference we are going to live stream and put it on YouTube. We would also be asking questions on the Twitters, from the Twitter, because apart from the people here, there are questions which many of the media persons outside Goa, in India and abroad may like to ask certain questions. So we will be giving them the opportunity through the Twitter to ask questions, which can then be taken up once the questions of the media here are answered. And this year what we have decided is that we will also show the clips of the movies whose directors or actors would be coming here for the press conference. Just during the press conference, we start with that, so that there is a total connect between the person and the movie. Although we know very well that you are all very well cued into the film world. PIB has already organized the Facebook question and answer on the IFFI. So we are doing that also with renowned film critics like Utpal Borpuji, and Saibal Chatterjee has been on the Twitter chat yesterday. And we will, during the festival also, we will be organizing a number of Twitter chats. So we will be inviting questions from foreign media, film critics, everybody, and obviously Indian media also. And there will be a special video playlist on IFFI movie trailers that has been created in the PIB YouTube channel. A separate web page will also be has been created in the IFFI 2015 on IFFI 2015 on PIB website. There is another thing, that every media unit connected with this, like the social media wing, the DFF, which is in any case organizing it, everybody would be showing on their YouTube, and as far as possible on the social media, everybody would be present. And the new media wing of INB Ministry, they will be holding talkathon on social media with important film personalities. Like last year they had started. This year they will go on with this, and because it was a very successful initiative last year. And this year Mr. Naik would be releasing a special smartphone app designed by Ministry of INB for IFFI 2015. It can be downloaded from the Google Play Station. Multiple features are there in this, like the film trailers, screening schedules, reminders of favorite movies, interactions with international filmmakers, celebrities, live streaming of important events like master classes, etc. Then apart from this, Learning from last year, a number of initiatives we all have got together and taken, decided to take. For instance, last year we had some these things about the screening schedule coming late. So this year, DFF has already put it on the site, the screening schedule. The IFI website has it. The films coming, which are going to be shown in the IFI, the list is available on the website. Accreditation cards we will start giving from 3 p.m. today. But we will request you all to bear with us. The press kit would not be available today. We will be able to give it only from tomorrow. Some problem, they are still on way. So by tomorrow we should be able to give it to you. This year we find, as far as the accreditation is concerned, that a large number of media persons have shown interest, and 230 people have been accredited, and a few more. There are some pending these things. Here again, I will request your help, because what happens is there are certain rules. So we are bound by the rules. So if a certain document is missing, we cannot give accreditation till that document is available. So sometimes that is one reason why we are not able to. But we have interest from Kerala, West Bengal, Maharashtra, Karnataka, and foreign, a number of foreign, Obedia, they have also shown interest. Special interest from China is also seen in the accreditation requests, and all major newspapers, cable channels, magazines from Goa have received. About 113 out of 230 are from Goa as of now. Now, there are certain specific arrangements we have made this year, because if you recall, in last year's opening ceremony, there were certain problems faced by the media and and the public also. Since there was no cordoning off of the VIP area, everybody, not only media but many others, had come in to take photographs. So this year we have made some specific special arrangements. That is, but we will also need your support there, because reporters have been provided with vantage seating behind the VVIP enclosure. But as far as the electronic media and photographers, print and electronic, still and electronic, are concerned, we will give opportunity to you at the red carpet, at the arrival point. There will be a big area in which you can do that. You want to take interviews, small bites, and small interviews bites from the arriving personalities, you can do it there. Because inside, we would be only allowing Doordarshan and agencies like ANI and government, these things. Doordarshan, however, will give free the feed to anybody who wants it. So Doordarshan will telecast the event live with multi-camera, and these will be available free to air to all channels. All means all. And ANI feed will also be available. So if you don't, you don't want, the point is, we have very little space. So this is the only way we will be able to help you. But this is a big thing, because Doordarshan is not going to ask you for money for their feed. You will get it free. It's a major thing that they will give it free for the whole thing. And but for the still cameras, inside we will have a few platforms so that you have a better view, and that we will try to accommodate as many as possible the still cameras. So I would suggest that those who have only one camera team, you concentrate on the outside, because inside in any case you will get the feed from DD or ANI, but outside you can have your special bites from the personalities. Because in the red carpet area, otherwise inside there will be no media opportunity. Ideally, two separate accredited photographers should be deputed, one for red carpet and one for the stadium, inside the stadium. But if you have only one, our suggestion would be keep it outside, because then you will get the exclusive. Because exclusive is important for you. Photographers deputed for red carpet will not be allowed inside the stadium, as entry inside will be closed by 3:30 p.m. So please note that. And the photographs of both the red carpet and opening ceremony will be uploaded on PIB website. I think you are all familiar with PIB website, www.pib.nic.in, and IFFI Goa website, which again you know, www.iffgoa.org. And that is the basic this thing. Apart from that, like every year, the buses will take the media from here to the stadium for the opening ceremony and the closing, obviously. And because then coming back after the opening ceremony, attending the inaugural film function, sometimes those who want to go to the inaugural film function, there is a problem. So this year special arrangements have been made to ensure that the media bus would be near the exit gate, but then that also means that you have to be out fast to board the bus so that it can take you on time to the next venue. Now, apart from that, as Director DFF will tell you, that apart from the inaugural film being shown at the Kala Academy, it will also be shown in the Inox theatres. So, if you just want to see the film, then you can also go there. That's all that I have to say. Director DFF can now brief you on further.
Good afternoon, everybody. As you all know, we are at the 46th edition of the International Film Festival of India in Goa. Started in 1952, IFFI is an initiative of the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting to showcase both Indian and international cinema. And for the last 11 years, we have been doing it at Goa in partnership with the Government of Goa and the Entertainment Society of Goa. I would like to thank the Goa government for all the support that they have been extending us through Entertainment Society of Goa in organizing this festival. As you all know, this festival, the Directorate of Film Festivals is in charge of organizing the programming for this festival. And we have been able to put together a good package of films. Thanks to my team here, I'll try to introduce my team, Mr. Rizwan Ahmed, who's in charge of international programming, Tanu Rai, who has done the Indian panorama section, Indrani Bose, who's in charge of the special section and women's section, and also Northeast Cinema and the rest of the other Indian sections, and Mr. Prashant Kumar, who's taking care of the hospitality, administration, and logistics is here. So we have a very small team which has been working overtime for this year to put together some of the best films in the world for you. So tell you that we have been growing in size, and this year we had around 790 entries from 100 countries. Our preview committee spent more than 4 to 6 weeks going through these films, and they have been able to select 187 films from 89 countries, and apart from the Indian Panorama section. So that way we can tell you that we will be having the best of world cinema being showcased at IFFI this year. And another interesting factoid which is going to be of use to you is that we have 26 films which are the official Oscar entries by their countries this year at IFFI. The opening film, as Madam was mentioning, is The Man Who Knew Infinity. We have already disclosed it to the media. But only thing that, as she had said, since there's a lot of interest in watching the opening film, this time we have reached out to the producers and we have requested them for some additional facilities, so that now we will be screening this film in Kala Academy, which is the inaugural film, and then just after a half an hour delay, the film will be screened in all the INOX screens. So people, all the delegates who are here at the festival will get an opportunity to see the opening film on the same day. So this is an effort we have done this time so that people are not lose the chance of watching the opening film. The closing film for this year is Argentina's film, which is The Clan. Again, it is the official entry of Oscar of Argentina this year, and it's the biggest box office hit of the country there. Our focus country this year is Kingdom of Spain, and we will have a special package which will be showcasing masters of Spanish cinema like Carlos Saura and Alejandro Amenabar. The international competition section has 15 films. The list has already been given to you. Our international jury is headed by Mr. Shekhar Kapoor, and it includes film personalities like Mr. Michael Radford, Ms. Julia Jentz, a German actress, Suha Haraf, and Jeon Kyu Hwan. The opening ceremony is, the chief guest is Mr. Anil Kapoor, and the chief guest for the closing ceremony is A.R. Rahman. As usual, we will have the prizes distributed on the closing ceremony. And the Indian Panorama section, again, we have total films of 47 films, which include feature and non-feature. And the opening film for Indian Panorama section will be Priyamanasam, which is the world's third Sanskrit film. And it's a very rare occasion for us to open with a Sanskrit film in the Indian Panorama section. This time we have introduced 2 new segments, especially in the international cinema section. We have a section called First Cut, which will be showcasing debut directors of the world. It's our effort to establish a long-term relationship with new directors so that people who debut their films at Goa will come back to Goa again with some more good films. So that is one of our efforts that we have done this year. We are also having a special In Conversation series with some of the top directors like Shyam Benegal, Vetrimaran, Kaushik Ganguly, Anand Rai. We will also have Raju Hirani, Madhur Bhandarkar. So these, we hope that these conversations will will inspire more budding filmmakers to in their journey of filmmaking. We will have our usual segment, which will be paying tributes to our Dada Saheb Phalke award winner this year, the legendary film actor Shashi Kapoor. We have the special focus on Northeast segment, which will have a retrospective of the eminent filmmaker from Manipur, Aribam Sham Sharma. And another special feature this year will be the Federico Fellini Prize, which we are first time collaborating with International Council for Film and Television and Audiovisual Communication Paris and UNESCO. This is a special prize which will be given to a film which is promoting ideals of peace, tolerance, and non-violence. So this will be among the films that have been selected. A shortlist has been made, and an international jury will be deciding on this. We also have special master classes this time, and for the first time, IFFI is collaborating with Oscar Academy, and we have 3 eminent personalities from the Oscar Academy who are members of the Oscar Academy and Oscar Academy winners coming here for master classes, which will include Mark Mangini, Mitch Schefter, Humphrey Diskin, to name a few. As part of our efforts to restore classics, Ministry of Information Broadcasting has launched a project called the National Film Heritage Mission. And as part of this mission, the National Film Archives has already initiated some restoration, which is auto restoration of films. We are trying to showcase some films of them. And they are also organizing a special exhibition along the IFI complex where we will get to see the National Film Heritage Mission objectives and initiatives that are going to be taken. There are also special retrospectives. We have a retrospective of Israeli filmmaker Amos Gitai. We will be also paying tribute to French actress, director Anna Karina. And the fact that so far more than 7,000 delegates have registered shows that there's a lot of interest still. And if he's still in the heart of film lovers, we have had to increase the registration fee a bit. But we are happy that people have responded and not taken it as it has not been a deterrent with drop in registrations, and we have got equal good number of registrations this year. And anyway, Madam will be talking about Film Bazaar, and we are trying to integrate Film Bazaar, and Ministry has been taking efforts so that delegates, the IFI on and Film Bazaar together will be able to showcase Indian cinema and also international cinema here in Goa. Thank you. For those who are interested, they can take it after. Actually, the catalogs are ready. We have already put it on our website. It's already available. You can download, and we have already also made DVDs of the catalogs for both international and Indian cinema. You can pick it up while you're going. Thank
And I think you need to add one more thing, na? The press screenings have started from today.
you. I think,
So
yes.
the schedule, you can also pick that up. And there is... कार्ड नहीं मिला तो वो तो मैंने पहले अनाउंस कर दिया. नहीं, I think वो आप 3 o'clock today, everything will be there, except for the press kit, which will come tomorrow. And there is a press conference tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
So we are planning to have the opening film and cast and crew. They're going to be in, the full, almost the full cast and crew of the opening film are likely to be here, except for Mr. Jeremy Irons. They will be here. Some of them have already come in, and we are expecting them to come in tonight. So we will have a press conference with the opening film cast and crew tomorrow at 4 o'clock here in the city.
Now Shri Amay Abhyankar, the CEO of ESG, will speak about arrangements made from the ESG side. He will also release the theme song.
That would be released by which?
And thereafter the theme song will be released by the Vice Chairman of ESG.
Good afternoon to all my friends and colleagues from the media. This year, the ESG, first I'll brief you on whatever arrangements that we have made for the film festival. On the decor part, almost everything is moving very, very smoothly, and we have nearing 100% execution on almost all the counts. Apart from that, from security point of view, we've deployed adequate number of CCTV cameras and also loudspeakers, as well as a robust arrangement both from Goa Police as well as internal security through our security agencies. Apart from that, this time we have concentrated on trying to bring a little of fringe activities around the festival to make it more inclusive, to allow persons who are not delegates to also enjoy the festival. So one of the things that we have done this time is to bring in 3 different food villages. So there is an international food village called Palette, which is going to be running between the 20th to the 23rd of November. After that, in the same place, we are going to have another food village called the Balkaon, which will go on between the 25th to the 30th of November. There will be live entertainment in the evening on all the days, so that there is a good crowd engagement. Apart from that, adjacent to the Kala Academy at Darya Sangam, we are going to have more or less a street food festival, which will also have a live entertainment in the evenings. In addition, this time we've decided that we are going to create a children's pavilion. So in the children's park in the forest garden, we are actually setting up a small outdoor cinema, where we'll be screening children's movies in the evening. These will be titles which are on NFAI, as well as we have a sponsor and a partner for the festival called Picture Frames. So Picture Frames is going to be providing us both the setup as well as some of the programming. So this will be for children during the evenings from 6:45 to 8 o'clock. Apart from this, we are also going to have mobile talkies. So there is a large trailer truck which is going to arrive in Goa today. And now this will move throughout the rural areas of Goa, starting from Pedne and going all the way to Kankon. We have finalized a beat for that. So this mobile talkies will actually screen movies for the rural folk and for the hinterland areas of Goa, so that they also remain connected with the film festival, and so that the message of the festival reaches the home of every Goan, because Goa is now a permanent venue of the film festival. We managed to get mainstream cinema, like for example Bahubali is going to be one of the movies that we're going to screen in the mobile talkies, along with some of the other programming of NFAI, for which we have spoken to them. Apart from this, inside the Inox courtyard, we are going to have a bookstore for the first time. So this is going to be a bookstore which has all books published from Goa and about Goa. These will be multilingual, and apart from that, we also have an exclusive collection of books titled around films. There will also be programming at this bookstore, so there will be things like book readings, poetry readings, and it will be one of the ways for delegates to also enjoy some time other than watching movies. Apart from this, we are also having an art exhibition inside the Inox courtyard. This art exhibition will exhibit to delegates from outside and also educate delegates from within Goa regarding the wellsprings of Goan culture. So there will be a lot of paintings which will depict different facets of Goan culture. We have also spoken to museums of Goa, so they will be putting up some small installations inside the festival venue, that is inside the Inox courtyard. This time, for the first time, we are also coming out with a concept of a festival mile. Now this festival mile will begin at the entrance of Kala Academy and come all the way to the Corniche opposite the Entertainment Society of Goa. For this festival mile, we have the National Film Archive of India as a partner with us. So we will be putting up a panoramic walk through of Indian cinema. So you will be able to see different eras of Indian filmmaking, different film personalities, their lives, some anecdotes, and a lot of selfie moments for people who like taking selfies. We are also coming out this time with a publication called The Peacock. This will be an ESG production. This will talk about what's trending around the festival, what people are talking about the festival. So a lot of programming will go into this. This will be apart from the IFI Daily, which talks about the film programming at the festival. This will be programming around the fringe activities that are happening in the festival. So we have a media team, and we'll be coming out with circulation of 5,000. And apart from that, it will also be relayed through our Twitter and Facebook handles. We also are taking care of the F&B requirements of delegates within the festival premises. So there will be F&B opportunities, quick bites and other things for people within the festival. At Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, this time we have divided the seating into 3 areas: Zone A, Zone B and Zone C, each of which will have sufficient seating with separate entrances and exits and a more streamlined approach. This time, whatever revenue we generate out of the sale of stalls, we are going to put into what we have decided to call an Anthony Gonsalves Fund. The money from this fund will actually go to take care of Goan artists of the yesteryears, people who are struggling with medical bills or who require some kind of help and assistance. So this Anthony Gonsalves Fund will then be monitored by an independent jury, which will take up such cases of assistance on a case-to-case basis, and the funds will be dispersed. We've also gone in for a massive tech integration this time. So inside the Inox courtyard, we're going to place about 150 routers along with an app. These routers will be connected to a cloud on which we expect to have between 50 to 150 movies. So anybody downloading the app can actually stream these movies on their mobile devices or tablets or laptops. So, in case you miss on a movie, you can still watch a movie sitting inside the festival complex. We've also created a login for all the media agencies, whether it's PIB, Doordarshan, DFF, on this cloud, so that they can both access as well as integrate their content on that. We are also trying, we have a social media cell, and that social media cell is going to, we are creating a hashtag on Twitter called #help, which is basically to address queries by people regarding the festival. So if there's anything that people want information about or they're stuck with, they can follow up on that handle, and we will be there to assist them. We've also come up with a festival song this time for the IFFI. It's called Choi Choi, and that song will be unveiled by a vice chairman a little later. So all in all, we are set for a good IFFI 2015 and looking forward to your active cooperation, support, and suggestions. Thank you very much.
Well, most of the things I already covered up. Goa has been a perfect venue for International Film Festival. And I'll take this opportunity to congratulate Government of India for assigning as a permanent destination. Past 11 years, we are witnessing, showcasing the best of world cinemas. And I would like to thanks and congratulate the government of India for giving us the opportunity to make Goa as a permanent destination. Government of Goa is interested to set up a IFFI Inox, and by 2018 the things will get online. This time we have a perfect coordination within all the committees, all the departments like PIB, NFDC, DFF, ASC, and Government of Goa. And what we are delivering the best of through past 11 years. This year we have some innovative idea which already addressed. The number one is festival song, then the mobile app, then the Khana Khazana like a palette, then the enjoyment center, a recreational center that is at Darya Sangam. Then the full entire city is ready for the and set up for the International Film Festival, and just want to make one of the class International Film Festival of India. This is the 46th International Film Festival, where we just want to make IFFI as a brand. And what rightly said by my CEO, that even we are floated with the sponsorship agencies which are already signed up, and by next 2 years, because that sponsorship agency is not meant for only 1 year. So slowly the things are getting on smoothen and right way. By 2018, the vision is that the IFFI should be its own self-sustained brand. And I think you also have the perfect vision that International Film Festival of India should be one of the remarkable and memorable one. By this, I also seek your support just to make this event as a gala success. We have but the time span was very less. The sponsorship agencies already geared up to get the maximum sponsors, and some corporate entrepreneurs like AirAsia, Cisca LED, then many more are on the way, and LIC, then S Bank. Some of the big tycoons are there on the in the pipeline, and by tomorrow, some maximum companies are on board, and I feel this is a beginning, and by next year, by next coming 2 years, International Film Festival will be a self-sustained. just click. Click किधर का anywhere.
There is a red में आप देख लीजिए.
Okay. Let's set go.
New media wing ने record किया. एक और wing है. मोबाइल डाउनलोड करके. के बारे में इंस्टॉल करना. Details about this app, I think Kirti you have kept outside for them. खड़े हो जाओ जरा. If anybody wants to know, then she is in charge. She is the one who has got it developed from the new media wing. Kirti Tiwari.
म्यूजिक है क्या था?
आपके म्यूजिक का क्या है?
हाँ अभी लगा रहे हैं उसे.
4K चे ऐकले मरे कोण आहे?
Their music thing.
एबो म्यूजिक.
ऐसा ते पेन ड्राइव लाते हैं. हाँ.
Pen drive से करो.
डायरेक्ट प्ले केला मला काय हरकत.
कोई बात नहीं, वो आपके दूरदर्शन से ही आया. सो वीडियो बन गया ना. कल शूटिंग हो गया
Took
उसका.
time. चलो बंद हो गया.
Spotlight room.
स्पॉटलाइट में चल.
Spotlight room.
हाँ सुना था. हाँ हाँ हाँ.
इवन बेटर.
सब ते ओके.
Films are alive, films take us high, films give us wings to reach for the skies.
and creation, crea- creativity by a local artist, Varun Carvalho and Mukesh Ghatwal. So, NFDC.
Thank you, Ira and Nitin, PIB. Thank you very much, the Government of Goa. On behalf of NFDC, we're really happy to be in Goa. As Damoji said, it's the perfect location for a film festival. And our association with the Government of Goa in the 9 years has been extremely fruitful, extremely meaningful, and extremely supportive. I thank the Entertainment Society of Goa as well as the Government of Goa for the support that has been rendered to us over the last 9 years. The Film Bazaar, as many of you would know, was set up in 2007. We set it up, reinvented it, and set it up as a co-production market. We believed that the potential for collaborations for filmmakers with the international film fraternity does not exist only at the level of sales and distribution, but also exists at the level of development, at the level of setting up of production projects, and at the level of bringing in gap financing for a film, as well as festival selections. Keeping that in mind, Film Bazaar was set up originally as a co-production market with the Screenwriter Lab. Over the years, it has evolved, it has grown based on feedback from the industry. We've added sections every year. And as many of you would know who have visited Film Bazaar, it's become bigger and bigger. We started with, I think, not even 100 delegates in the first year. In the 9th edition this year, we expect to have more than 1,000 to 1,100 delegates. It is essentially a trade platform that is meant to facilitate business between the Indian film fraternity and the international film fraternity. It is focused on distribution, co-production, and development of projects, as well as festival selection. Some of the new sections that we have introduced this year are the Children's Screenwriters Lab. We believe there's a huge gap in the Indian film sector in terms of inadequate content for children, and this is all the more a matter of concern for a body like the National Film Development Corporation, given the fact that 50% of your population in India are the youth, and not enough focus, and we have barely any children's content in today's market. We believe that there is a need to develop it, and therefore from this year we've introduced the Children's Screenwriters Lab, where we're very happy to say that we got 91 applications in terms of screenplay in a market where there are no films being made. And we found 6 excellent projects that we're working on developing them. Another new section that we introduced, of course, last year was the film offices. We believe that we are not adequately exploiting the potential of India as a filmmaking destination. Some governments, some state governments, of course, have taken a magnificent lead in that, such as the government of Goa. They've been extremely film-friendly for several years now. But we believe that we're not really tapping the potential that this country has to offer. And we introduced the film offices last year with a view to enabling state governments to position themselves, to promote themselves as locations to the film industry, both from within India and abroad. Between all the various sections of Film Bazaar, which is the 3 labs that we do, the Screenwriters Lab, the Romance Writers Lab, and the Children's Writers Lab, the Work in Progress Lab, the co-production market, the viewing room, and the industry screenings, NFDC introduces about 200 new films to the industry across the world every year. That constitutes about 20% of the total output of feature films in a year in India. We also have the Knowledge Series, where we would be, which essentially talks about trade matters. The purpose of each session is to examine what value does it bring on the table for the attending delegate. How do they benefit from it in terms of trade, in terms of enhancing their own business potential. And some of these, we are going to be having sessions, for instance, on YouTube, on Twitter, on how do we optimize the possibilities of marketing your film on these handles with a view to increasing the visibility of your film. And this is especially so for the small budget independent filmmaker, for whom marketing is always a very big challenge. There will also, of course, be, as was announced by the Secretary, Information and Broadcasting a couple of days ago, Mr. Sunil Arora had announced this. We would be launching the Film Facilitation Office, which is again being set up under the aegis of NFDC, and with the purpose and the objective of making India more film friendly going forward. I thank you. The press release has been distributed by the PIB, or I expect will be distributed shortly, and more details of Film Bazaar would be available over there. Thank you very much.
Now the floor is open for the questions to any one of us.
Just before we take the questions, I just have one more request, and this is especially with the Goa and media, that we actually this time organizing for the first time open air screening at Azad Maidan. This is a new venue that is come up this year, and since it is open air screening, we will need the support of a lot of Goan people to come and watch the films. So I would request you to kindly give us good publicity or articles about the movies that are going to be shown there. The screen schedule is already available on our website, and it is a very unique venue in the sense that it is right in the heart of the city. Very few festivals have open air screening right in the heart of the city. And for us, this time, we have taken special efforts thanks to Goa government and the Entertainment Society. They've given us that space, but and they've also, it's going to have the best projection facilities, and people can enjoy some of the best movies there at the Azad Maidan. So we would request you to kindly give us good articles on this. Thank you.
Hello.
These are all Indian films, and it covers a span of all different languages, but all are subtitled, and these are all award-winning and restored classics. So I think definitely the Goan audience will also enjoy. So we request you to kindly give us good publicity on that, so that people come in numbers for that. It's a privilege and honor for me to be organizing this festival as the director. And as you said, it is my first festival. And this festival, I feel, is the festival of India and the festival of the people of Goa. And we hope that we all are able to showcase the best of cinema and also the best of Indian hospitality to the delegates who are coming here. And I think as far as the festival is concerned, I am totally new. As you had said, I'm only almost 1 year old into this festival. But my team is almost they have been doing this for years together, and this now, as you said, is the 46th edition. And I think I must thank all my former directors also, who have all put in place a good mechanism and a good team to carry this festival forward. And we are hopeful, as Damu sir had said, that we would be able to build this festival into one of the world's best festivals into the 50th year, when it is going to have a permanent IFI complex here. Thank you. This is actually a policy decision. It might be up to taken at the ministry level, but however, the focus of IFI as such is to showcase in the international cinema. And I think the Children's Film Festival, which is currently on in Hyderabad, is a separate, unique property which we have also developed, and it has its own identity. So I think if it exists as a separate festival also, it is quite good. Because this festival, then we have the issue of children, and since most of these are uncensored films, delegates having a common delegate registration for both children and adults may not be good. So that is why we have this special effort which Ministry of INB is already doing through the Children's Film Festival separately.
Hello.
Please take the mic.
Normally, the best film festival is considered where there is a good film bazaar, and film bazaar is just emerging. Now, what is the response you are getting for the film bazaar? In the last, initially it was dull, I know, but now in last 2-3 years, what is been the response?
Well, we had 1,042 delegates from 38 countries this year. And, I wouldn't gauge the response to Film Bazaar by the number of delegates that come every year. It's a trade platform, and there are a limited number of people in the trade. I think what's more important is the quality of projects that are coming out. And if you see 90% of the projects of the films that have traveled from India to international markets have all emanated from Film Bazaar. And for me personally, I think that is the greatest mark of success of the market.
Any other questions? Please take the mic.
That's a good point. They didn't let me in also today.
I think media is being handled by PIB, so they will be in a better position to illuminate. Yeah. No, see,
Temporary.
this is a temporary placement because some production is happening over there. We will be keeping aside some space naturally for media vehicles. We have already given out the passes for the media, for which we had a meeting both yesterday and day before. So arrangements will be made, and you can coordinate with the PIB cell for that purpose.
The opening film,
No.
opening ceremony. Because, by the way, this year the two are separate. The car passes for opening ceremony we have yet to get. So when we get, we will give. We will announce. And as for the film also, there will be a separate card, by the way. A separate invitation card, which along with your press accreditation will ensure entry for the opening film at that opening film venue. I can tell you only when I get them.
No, from our side, as far as I am concerned, whatever cards I had to distribute to whomever, that has happened yesterday evening. So you don't look at me, my job is done. Now you can follow up thereafter, but we have had meetings. So I think I just spoke with Manish ji in the morning. I think by afternoon 3 o'clock they are going to set up a media window.
No, just a sec.
Yes.
At 3 o'clock we are starting the press accreditation cards.
Yeah.
Whatever else we get, I mean, because it is not only the opening ceremony, this thing. There is the media kit, everything. So media kit also from tomorrow. This, whatever we get, we will start giving without any delay. Don't worry. Only thing is, there is a slight this thing, how to give it. We will announce. All your these things names are on our SMS list. You people have given your mobile numbers, and we have put all of them in that list. So we will let you know. If you have not, give it at our office. So we will inform you.
Rajan ji, last year I think Rajan ji, last year I think the final count of delegates was around 12,000. This year it's around 8,000. So do you think the hike in delegate fees could have affected this?
Last year we had a registration of around 12,000, but the people who actually came and collected the delegate kits, which is the actual count, was around 8,000 as last year. So that was the actual count. So that way I think the people who actually visited the festival, this year we are hoping that the registration that actually happened will be the people who actually visit the festival. Because there was online payment system has been introduced this time, and so that way it is. So it was not that people had registered, but people do not turn up. So this year we hope that this 7,000 who have registered, all of them, or at least 90% of them will turn up. So it will be almost equivalent to the same number as last year. Around 500 or 600 less.
Which? For? No. Which invitation? Opening ceremony. Opening ceremony. I have explained that opening ceremony, number one, you are talking only about the print media. Because in the beginning, when I said, I explained it all in that sense. Because I said that for the photographers, whether print or electronic, main opportunity for exclusive photographs is outside in the red carpet beginning area. Inside the venue, the person who takes it outside will obviously not be able to come in. है ना? Because 3:30 the inside you can't enter after 3:30. So either you take the one outside or you take the one inside. You let us know which one you want. We will accordingly give. print media, we if we can accommodate all, we'll accommodate all. You are from which organization? How many do you need?
Why isn't a separate meeting taken for this?
Yeah. So let's we'll sort it out. Whatever problem you
I would
come
just
to
like
us,
to
we'll
add,
sort
madam,
it out.
like every year, fairness demands that whatever organizations are accredited must be accommodated for the opening ceremony. So we will
No,
do
we have announced,
Yeah,
by
we will-
Anish,
yeah.
we had announced that in the website itself.
Yeah.
That if you have applied on time and your thing has been found to be acceptable, then you will get it. But if one organization wants 100
Exactly.
and the other, we have to be fair to all. We will try to be fair to all. That is what we can promise you. PIB team can promise you that we will try to be as fair as possible. Okay? Thank you.